Let's go, baby. Hey, Coach JC here. And in this video, I want to share with you and I want to provide you 3 powerful questions that have the potential to absolutely change your life. Today, I want to provide you 3 questions, okay, today on 9/11, that if you ask yourself these 3 questions today, you 100% can change the entire trajectory of your life and win more in life. Live a life with purpose, with passion, and absolutely win. Guys, it's 9/11. Like we're celebrating today 20 years of what happened 20 years ago when some cowards ran planes into buildings. And, you know, if you're an American, this day means something to you. And I just got done with, a training session out at our facility, our headquarters in Tulsa. We bring our entire Win All Day family together and we do a workout in remembrance of those individuals, a 9/11 workout. Those individuals, those first responders that actually, the heroes that ran into the burning buildings. And I just want you to take some time today to remember and remember those individuals and celebrate those heroes. And that's definitely what we want to do today. But I honestly believe that when adversity hits, when obstacles hit, when a trial hits, when a storm hits, when a tragedy hits, when a trauma hits, like something so traumatic like 9/11, that it can also serve us in life. And that's what I want to talk to you about today with these 3 questions. Because I think if you look at this situation and you just allow another day to go by, another year to go by, and yes, I remember what happened 20 years ago, and all it is another day because it's so easy to forget, then it's never going to serve you. I think what every obstacle provides an opportunity. I think it's a great learning experience, and that's what I want you to do today is take some time as a man in this brotherhood to ask yourself these 3 powerful questions on 9/11 that could radically impact and change your life. And these 3 questions are based off of what happened. The first question is this. As that plane crashed into a burning building, I look at that burning building and I ask myself this question, this powerful question I want you to ask yourself today. Is what are the fires right now in your life as a man that if you don't put them out, they are going to possibly bring your life down? What are the fires right now, like those burning buildings, that right now in your life, maybe it's limiting beliefs, maybe it's behaviors, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's actions or inactivity, maybe it's procrastination, maybe it's laziness. Maybe it's debt. I don't know what it is. But I ask you right now, guys, what are the burning fires in your life? I'm telling you right now, if you don't eliminate the burning fires, if you don't put the fires out, right, and you just continue to suppress them, you just continue to avoid them, you just continue to try to run through them, you just continue to try to put them on the back burner, they're only going to get bigger and those fires are gonna burn and they're eventually gonna bring you down. That could be your life, that could be something in your life. But I ask you right now today, on this 9/11, if you really want not just another year to pass, but you want this to be a memorable year in your life, where on 9/11, 2021, you could say, I made a decision as a man that wants to show up with purpose and win all day. I made a decision, a self-reflection time, a self-evaluation time to address my life and see what are the fires, what are the things in my life right now that are holding me back, the strongholds, the things right now that are burning my life down. And today I'm making a decision to put the fires out, to no longer allow the fire to burn. The mental condition, the physical condition, the relationships. We all have them as men. We all have those things in our life right now that are holding us back from winning, that are fires in our life. So question number 1 is, what are the fires in your life? And are you willing today to no longer allow those fires to continue to flourish and grow in your life? And are you willing today to put those fires out? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is this. I look at those individuals, those heroes that ran into those burning buildings. Guys, the reason that you could run into a burning building like that, when you know there's a big chance that you don't come out, is because you live for something bigger than you. The second question comes down to purpose. A life lived without purpose is not worth living. Today, I want you to ask yourself this powerful question. What is my purpose? What am I showing up for every single day in life as a man? Do I have a purpose that is worth living for? Do I have a mission, a purpose every single day that I'm willing to lay my life on the line for? Guys, the greatest force in life is a soul on fire, a person with purpose. The days of you as a man living with no purpose are over today, on this day, 9/11/2021. Question number one, as you put them fires out in your life that are burning. Question number two is purpose. What am I living for? That's question number two. What am I living for? These first responders ran in that building in 2001, and they made an ultimate sacrifice because they lived for something bigger than them. If you're just living for you, guys, it's not a life worth living. What is your purpose? And today I want you to dig deep and ask yourself, what am I living for? Question number three is this, guys. Fear or faith? Fear or faith? I mean, think about those individuals, those first responders that ran into a burning building, knowing possibly there's a chance of not coming back out. Guys, obviously they faced fear. I hate when people say fear, it's false evidence for appearing real. Fear is real. We all face fear. And so many times the fears in our life are the things that drive our decisions. And today I want you to ask yourself a question. Have I been making life decisions based off of fear or based off of faith? Guys, this is so important because you show up in life different depending on how you're approaching life and decision making. Guys, you show up with a different energy. So I want you to think back to the last 5 big decisions you made in life. Were they fear-driven or were they faith-driven? Did those decisions that you made, did you make them out of fear of maybe not losing rather than making decisions out of faith to go and win? Are you making decisions on a daily basis that are fear-driven or faith-driven? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is seeing beyond what you can see in the natural at the moment. Faith is saying, I know that it might look impossible. I know I might not know how to. I know I don't feel it right now, but I'm no longer going to be crippled by fear. The book I read says, I've not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. Guys, we help people in our academy every single day overcome fear. We really show them what fear really is and how to create a new story, a faith story for their life so that you can no longer live a life of fear and live a life of faith. What have you missed out on in life? Because you made fear-based decisions. What are you missing out on right in the moment? What is it costing you to show up every single day not making decisions because of fear? What would your life look like if you started to live a life of faith? To believe beyond what you could see in the natural. Those guys that ran to that building, man, they're heroes, and I honestly believed, because I've worked with first responders now, 178 different agencies, from our finest and bravest to our nonprofit Fit First Responders, Fit for Duty, Fit for Life. They have a different mindset. They're called. They have a different purpose. But they also have a ridiculous faith to know, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to believe that all things are going to work together for good. Does that mean they are? No. There's going to be times we fail. There's going to be times we run up against adversity. But I know that those first responders ran into that building that day with a faith, with an unwavering faith to believe that all things work together for good, that they were going to save somebody, because that's their mentality. So today, again, I'm here to challenge you. On this 9/11, 20 years after this tragic event took place, to not let another 9/11 just pass. Not to just remember what happened. Never forget. And let's celebrate and take a moment to celebrate those heroes that ran into that building. But let this also be a defining moment in your life as you look at the tragedy and the trauma and the adversity and that obstacle that happened in life, and flip it and make this an opportunity in your life where where today, 2021, 20 years later, you did a self-evaluation time and you asked yourself 3 very important questions today so that you could absolutely be the man that you were called to be, so that you could put out the fires in your life so your life doesn't come crashing down like those buildings, so that you could live a life of purpose and show up with purpose and no longer live a mediocre average life, and so that you can live a life no longer controlled by fear, but a life made based with decisions every day on a daily basis based off of faith And guys, I know if you do that in your own life, that you're going to show up differently and you're ultimately going to win. So today on 9/11/2021, let's take some time to remember and celebrate those patriots, those heroes that ran to those burning buildings. But also let this be a defining moment in your life, and a defining moment where you become the hero in your life, in your family's life, and the people that need you, where you ask yourself these 3 questions, self-evaluation time. And let this be a defining moment, 2021, where you are never the same man again, because you put the fires out that are going to burn your life down, because you start to live a life with purpose from this day forward, and because you no longer live a fear-based driven life, but instead you live a faith-based life. Hey, who loves you? I love you. This is Coach JC. I hope you guys have a blessed, amazing, beautiful Saturday and 9/11. If you need anything, I'm one message away. Feel free. If you're going through something in life, message me. You want to celebrate a win? Message me. You want to just shoot me a message and tell me whatever? Message me. I got your back. That's why this brotherhood was created. Who loves you? I do. You were born a winner. Go win and win all day. I'll get at you next time.